It's the NBA playoffs on EA Sports. We bring you coverage of Game 2 of the Eastern Conference semifinals. We're at Barclays Center in Brooklyn. Tonight, the Brooklyn Nets taking on the Miami Heat. Hi again, everyone. Ed Cohen with my partner, Jay Williams. Jay, you look at the Heat coming into play. They were the surprise winners in Game 1. And as a visiting club, just getting one of those first two games so important. They've got a chance now to get both.
And what a performance in Game 1. You steal the opener on the road, you take a home court advantage right away. Now you've got the opportunity to take real control and take a 2-0 lead back to your place for Game 3.
Butler into the front court. Down just a couple. Oladipo to Butler. Lets it fly from long range. Buries it.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Harden in possession. Just underway. Happier with us for Game 2. Flushes down the slam. Jay, they make it look so easy.
Yeah, but it's really not that easy. And as a passer, if your pass is just a fraction too early or a fraction too late, that throws the whole play off. The timing of this has to be impeccable.
Butler, deep left corner. And scores on a nifty dance to the basket.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Irving to Durant. Kevin Durant, 2 for 2. That's what you want. Have we ever seen anyone like KD?
Easy answer. No, he's the greatest offensive threat we've ever seen in the game. He has a 7'5" wingspan, and he's doing things that Russell Westbrook does with the ball. We've never seen it before.
Oladipo against Harden. Shot clock's at 5. Down to 4. Fires the 3. Knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Griffin to Harden. Shot clock winding down. Durant lets it fly. Deep 2 there, won't go.
Your contest was great because of your proximity to the player. You forced his follow-through to be cut short, which made him short-arm the shot.
Oladipo. Brooklyn secures the rebound. Into the front court, it's Irving. They trail by 2. To Griffin. Stuffs it down with authority.
It looks like he's using his ball handling to feel the game out. I know it looks like he's just playing around out there trying to get the fans going. That is true, but he's also finding his rhythm.
Victor Oladipo. Tough shot. Well defended.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
It's the Heat with the possession. And a nice finish at the rim.
He's been doing this for years. The physicality in which he plays. No one wants to see that. You're going to leave the game with black and blue marks all over your body.
Durant. Not that time. Right in his wheelhouse. 2 points for DeAndre Jordan.
No. See, this is where I lose my mind. If you have that height, you got to throw that one down with authority. Send a message.
A drive through the paint, but his shot misses. Durant with the basketball up top. 10-all is our score. Kevin Durant. He's now 4 for 6. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
I'm giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
To Butler. No good.
And physicality is your friend. Don't let these guys get any easy ones down low. Make them look at the refs, wondering where the foul was every time.
To Durant. Jimmy Butler with the block.
That kid can block out the sun, man.
Has a look. It's Harden with the rebound. To Griffin. And he's fouled. Very close, Jay. The results, he's going to the line.
Trust me, you want to avoid early foul trouble. Take that one as a warning.
First one goes down. And he makes them both. It's the Heat with the possession. Butler to Oladipo. Probing the defense. Oladipo. He was all over him.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
The drive right to the basket. Kevin Durant. With that shot, he's 5 for 8.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Butler here against Harden. Not that time.
Woo, I like that intensity on that play. That's how you actually dig in the dirt.
Flushes down the slam. Jay, no question. There's an unspoken bond there.
Just on the same wavelength. And how about this? Sometimes a bad pass is a great pass when you have somebody as athletic as that can catch that anywhere and slam it down.
Oladipo to Butler. And look out.
We call that get your money and put it in the bank.
Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. To Durant. Probing the defense. Durant. Not that time. He misses. Oladipo into the front court. Down 6. Kevin Durant able to recover with the block. Irving with the basketball. He'll run the offense. Gets a look. Can't hit. Butler to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. Kicks it around the perimeter. To Oladipo. Here's a chance from long range. They were all over Oladipo. Missed the shot.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Kelly Olynyk snatching it out of the air.
Don't stare him. Oh! Out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Here's Durant for 2. Doesn't get the bounce. He'd have the basketball. Butler, tough matchup against Durant. Has a chance. Oladipo shot misses.
And that's how you close out on a shooter with a sense of urgency. The shooter was more worried about his landing space than he was his shot.
James Harden. First couple didn't go. That one is true. The challenge defending a guy who can be a 1 or a 2.
We're not old men talking about this game. We don't define players by positions anymore. Is he a 1 or is he a 2? No, he's James Harden. He is a scorer and an elite passer.
Can't connect from in close. Here's Irving into the front court. His team on top by 8. Pass stolen by Miami. Butler against KD. Harden to Jordan, down low. Bam Adebayo, huge block.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Bam Adebayo sends it away. Miami's got it.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Off the mark, well contested. Harden in possession. It's an 8-point lead. Draws the contact, and Jordan will go to the line to shoot two.
Guys like Gary Payton would always take ones early like this all the time. Number one, to see if they'll get caught. And number two, to leave a little mark on you to remind you that they'll be on you all game long.
DeAndre Jordan at the line. And hits the first free throw. Able to convert on both free throws. Butler into the front court. They find themselves down 10. Nothing going here on that drive. Butler. The pass set it all up.
Another possession they were forced to take a tough shot. This time they got it to go, but they need to do something different to start creating more open look opportunities.
Durant, tough matchup against Butler. To Dinwiddie. Kelly Olynyk swats it. Aldridge.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
Oh, had him going there for a second. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
I like that aggression early. You never just settle for jumpers. You attack, you attack, you attack. Then when they back off, you'll have room to shoot that, Jay.
To Butler. Oladipo to Butler. 4-3. Good sign that time, Jay, as they going to go down. But now let's see if they can get a stop on the other end.
If you're looking at this game like you're looking at your week, it's the first quarter, which means that it's Monday. It's early. Just because you had a bad Monday doesn't mean you can't have a great Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Were you the kind of person who always had that case of the Mondays?
No, it's always Friday, my friend.
That's the way to do it. To Durant. From the outside, no good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Leads 5. Nothing going here on that drive. To Jordan. Driving right to the basket. Right down the lane, but the shot won't go. To Oladipo. Fires the three. His first quarter struggles from deep continue. It's no good. Nets have it. To Aldridge. Miami secures the rebound. To Oladipo. Knocked loose. And that one out of bounds off a net. So it's going to stay with Miami. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Butler against KD. Bradley to Dragic. Going to launch beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Dinwiddie with the basketball. Shot clock turned
the
off.
2021 NBA Playoffs 2-round games and highlights will be coming up next on Sports Bluebane 2021.
Hey, look, sometimes you need to feel out your opponent. Let them know you're there. I'm okay with that early foul.
Kevin Durant. He's got 2 shots coming. Career 88% from the line. First try, no good. Knocks down the second after missing the first.
New York Knicks led Series 1-0 over Philadelphia 76ers in the 2021 NBA playoffs 2-round season 8 games.
And he's fouled. Good play by the shooter.
You know what? That's even better play by the defender. I like the foul there. Send a message. Nothing easy.
He's going to have to earn it now. Trevor Ariza is going to get a chance at 3 here. For his career, 72%. Misses the first. Second and 3, got it.
Oh, good shot, boy.
We've reached the end of the first quarter here in game number 2. Back with more after this. It's the second round of the Eastern Conference playoffs on EA Sports.
Los Angeles Lakers led Series 1-0 over Portland Trail Blazers in the 2021 NBA playoffs 2-round season 8 games.
One quarter down. Neither side really distinguished itself. Jay, what stood out?
And when both teams are playing at this level, it just continues to reaffirm that I was excited to watch both of these teams play this entire week. It's been a solid game so far, but this has a chance to be a great one down the stretch.
Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper won't fall.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Off the assist.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
The screen sets him up for 2.
Did you see the way that dribble freed him up? It created so much space. I did, but the defender didn't.
To Aldridge. To Durant. Dinwiddie matched up with Trevor Ariza. 5 on the shot clock. KD for 2. Wide open look won't go. Miami with the basketball.
The 2021 NBA playoffs 2-round game 1 matchup coming up next on Sports Groove. 2-0-2-1-1 Utah Jazz 4 Los Angeles Clippers.
To Durant. Scores from the post. How do you neutralize a threat like Kevin Durant?
Well, that weak side defender constantly has to shade Kevin Durant, and that primary defender, you have to funnel KD into help every single possession, contest shots, and hope that you can deter his vision and that he misses.
Iguodala matched up with Durant. Trying to cash in, just off the mark.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Durant, defended by Trevor Ariza. To Dinwiddie. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Kevin Durant lets it fly. Adebayo the rebound. It's the Heat with the possession. Dragic to Bradley. To Dragic. Here comes the screen. Has a look. It's Aldridge with the rebound. To Durant. Shot from in close, no good. To Bradley. Nothing going here on that drive. Bradley. Beyond the arc for three. And Durant able to clear the rebound. To Dinwiddie. Aldridge to Dinwiddie. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. It's Ariza with the rebound. Bradley to Dragic. Able to convert inside.
You feel that? I see the confidence building.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over in what's now a 4-point game. New blood coming in for both sides. To Aldridge. You've got to get that one to go. Iguodala to bring it up. Trailing by 4. To Bradley. Has a chance. Jumper's good.
That's dangerous. A little hezzy cross and knockdown. Lots of options going to open up as the game unfolds.
Brooklyn with the basketball. To Allen Crabbe. For 3. Can't get the bounce. Dragic into the front court. Down just a couple. Nothing going here on that drive. Dragic to Bradley. And finishes strong.
It's that easy, Ed. You never want to leave any doubt when attacking the rim.
Dinwiddie into the front court. He'll run the offense. Shot from the lane won't go. Iguodala to bring it up. Looking to make something happen. To Bradley. Here comes the screen. From long range. That's off the side of the rim, no good. Add 2 points to the board.
And if you don't contest, he's knocking that down with ease.
Dragic with it. Down 2. To Bradley. To Dragic. Goaltending's called. Count the basket.
Good shot, good shot.
Looks like both teams are making substitutions. Harden to Irving. Nothing going here on that drive. Irving to Harden. Trying to cash in. James Harden. 2 of 4 now.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Butler to bring it up. They trail by 2. Nothing going here on that drive. Butler to Oladipo. To Irving. From the painted area, won't go down. Another follow, still no good. Ed Davis to Irving. Lays it up and in.
You see, you can't actually get mesmerized by the ball. You actually have to focus on the dribbler's belly button. I know that may sound cheesy, but trust me, he can't go anywhere without his core.
To Oladipo. Dragic. Butler for 2. Jimmy Butler. That's 3 now on 4 shots.
No doubt about where that one was headed.
Irving brings the ball up court. To Griffin. Old school. Backs his man down for the basket.
Old school equals high percentage.
Oladipo into the front court. Down 4. Nothing going here on that drive. Gets to the basket, but it's no good.
Yo, big kudos to the defender. It seems like the mere presence of him in the paint was enough to throw off the concentration of the guy trying to drop the layup in.
Layup goes down. Well done.
Well, they have such great flow to their offense this evening. The ball isn't sticking to one player individually. It's moving around the perimeter, and it's zipping. They're playing with a special cohesiveness.
Oladipo to Dragic. To Oladipo. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. And Jimmy Butler gets a look. Can't hit. Jimmy Butler, he's now 4 for 6. We talk so much about who are the MVP candidates, but there are other guys who are so valuable to their teams, and Jimmy Butler at the forefront of that list.
I have a phrase that I use when I describe players like Jimmy Butler. It's called most valuable mentality. There are certain players that approach the game with a certain mindset every single day that they will do anything possible to win the ball game. He plays with his heart and soul every single possession and every night, and he will leave it on the court if that means he can win the ball game.
Butler, short jumper, stays out.
Let's be realistic. He's probably not going to miss a lot of shots. But the more effort you can give, you want to try to tire him out. Take his legs away. Make him work to catch the ball. That's how you win a defensive battle.
Shot clock winding down. Nothing going here on that drive. And a chance coming up at the line.
There's a very fine line between maximum effort and carelessness. I'm willing to live with a few mistakes and maximal effort than having to constantly remind my players to close out.
Knocks down the first. Goes 2 for 2. It's the Heat with the possession to Oladipo. Screen coming. Takes stock of the floor. Oladipo here against Harden. Lets it fly from long range. That's how you defend.
Shooters shoot. period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Irving. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Gets it in the left corner to Oladipo. Jimmy Butler for two. That's rebounded by Brooklyn. Irving into the front court. Up 6. Kyrie Irving. 3 for 6 now.
Ooh, cool, calm, and collective. The 3 C's. His handles are effortless.
To Butler. Victor Oladipo. It's good.
Woo, did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
KD with the rock. To Irving. Surveys the floor. The shot, almost. Oladipo. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
We've reached halftime here in Game 2. Let's get you to our NBA Live studios in Orlando and hand it over to Jalen Rose for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Jalen.
It's Jalen Rose, and I've got your EA Sports Halftime Report. Have a look at the leading scorers for the Brooklyn Nets. The Heat are within striking distance at the half, and that deficit is a negative, of course, but I do see it positive. I really like how they move the ball, keeping each other involved offensively. They've got a nice flow to their game today. Have a look at the leading scorers, the Miami Heat.
Game track. Bench points.
This is a game where the bench guys deserve a bit of the spotlight. The thing is, you need a spotlight big enough for the reserves on both squads. This is a game that's been all about the depth in the depth chart.
Player of the half.
Kevin Durant was lighting up the scoreboard in the first half. And I'm not sure the defense will be able to figure out what it'll take to slow him down. He looks like he's in a zone.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete. But even the best players have off nights. Today has just been one of those nights for this guy. Here we go with the top plays from the first half.
Number 2. Number 1.
Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. And the rebound comes down to Jordan. Griffin to Irving. Durant to Harden. Rebound taken by Olynyk. He'd have the basketball. To Butler. Oh, pass stolen by the Nets.
Don't rush this now. The game's been tight so far.
Kyrie across the timeline. His guys lead here early stages, third quarter. Fires the three. Not a good shot there as he misses it to Durant. Yes, and a foul. Hell of a chance at a three-point play.
And I know there's so much excitement about the play, but everybody looks at the player. More people need to pay attention to the guy at the end of the bench, the strength and conditioning coach, because this kid's been putting in the time and effort every day in the weight room.
Kevin Durant trying to cash in on the three-point play, shooting 50%. Some yes, some no in this contest. The free throw good as he completes the three-point play, and the lead is up to 9. Miami's got it. Butler to Oladipo. Here's a chance from long range. He is yet to hit one tonight. No good.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Durant sizing up Butler. Oladipo into the front court. His guys down by 9. Victor Oladipo with the slam.
Well, look, you can't be caught flat-footed on defense. You need to be on the balls of your feet, especially in transition. You have to jab at that guy with the ball, hedge at him. Make him think that maybe you will take him. Maybe you'll fan out to a defender on the perimeter. But still, keep him guessing. But when you don't do that, that's easy money.
To Irving. Has a look. Irving shot off the mark. The follow won't go either. Whoa! What a finish! Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Count it.
Might have had an extra dribble or 2 there, but he got the shot he wanted.
Miami with the basketball. Oladipo. Sizing up the defense. Oladipo's shot no good.
I love when I see a good contest. You're crowding the player's landing space, which naturally makes him worrisome about turning the ankle on that landing.
Griffin to Irving. Count the basket at the rim.
Clearly not afraid of the spotlight here because that was not an easy look.
Butler into the front court. 9-point margin. Tough shot and nearly a chance at a three-point play. No foul.
As my mother would say to the defender, A for effort, F for results.
Harden to Durant. 4-3. And James Harden, well defended, still gets it to go down.
Ed, let me tell you how this one goes. It ain't no fun if the homies can't have some. Everyone's getting a piece of the rock tonight.
Great pass to set it up. Good look that time, but off the mark. Harden into the front court. Lead stands at 10. To Durant. Won't go. Oladipo into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Here comes the screen. Oladipo matched up with Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. That's no good. Into the front court, it's Irving. His team leads it by 10. Griffin to Durant. Nothing going here on that drive. Durant to Harden. The Nets now with 4 to shoot. Harden shoots. He connects off the step back.
Hey, one of the things I hear all the great teams say in the huddle, they say 1, 2, 3, no mercy. Now it's time for you to go even harder in the defensive end.
To Butler. Nothing going here on that drive. To Oladipo. 5 to shoot for Miami. Victor Oladipo. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Durant to Griffin. To Irving. That's a momentum play right there. Durant. Shot off the mark. Good defense. To Butler. Jimmy Butler. With that, he's 5 for 9.
There are certain guys in this league that should be put on alert status 24/7 because either they're posterizing you or that attempt can still be a poster.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
And the true test of a team's character is how they respond when they get hit in the mouth. Keep digging.
We get a whistle and a timeout here for Miami as their coach wants to get a word in with his guys here in this third quarter. Both coaches hitting the reset button. Fresh legs coming onto the floor. Butler defended by Kevin Durant. Oladipo to Butler. Oh, Jay, he commands the paint this time down.
And sometimes less is more. Keeping it simple is the best way.
It's Brooklyn's ball. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Spencer Dinwiddie. Probing the defense. Butler to bring it up. His guys trail by 10. To Dragic. Kevin Durant sends it away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Dinwiddie with the basketball. He'll run the offense. And he's fouled. Very close. Free throws coming up.
Smart play to rip through the extended arm of the defender. That will get you to the free throw line every time.
First free throw is good. Good free throw shooting. Knocks down a pair. Dragic with the basketball. The deficit now up to a dozen. Down to 5 on the 24. Dragic. Great defense, forcing the miss.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Here comes the screen. Oladipo stuffs it down with authority. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
To Durant. Aldridge. To Durant. Fires Fires the three, and Kevin Durant unguardable. Hand in his face, he still hits the three.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Going to launch beyond the arc, and the rebound taken in by Jordan. Deep left corner. Down low, Aldridge. To the outside, to Durant. Beyond the arc for three. That no good, off the mark. The follow won't go either. To Dragic. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. 24-second violation. Coach is going to shift gears and adjust his matchups. To Aldridge. Finish that. Iguodala to bring it up. The deficit now up to 13. To Oladipo. Here comes the screen. Five to shoot for Miami. Shot from in close, no good. Yes, and the foul, and a chance at 3 coming up.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
Bam Adebayo at the line for a chance at a three-point play. For his career, 72%. Missed the foul shot. Dinwiddie into the front court. The lead is 11. Bam Adebayo. Tips it.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
No, he missed a short one there. Aldridge to Jordan. From the painted area, won't go down. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
That's what I'm talking about, Ed. It's that simple. Put the ball in the bucket.
It's the Heat with the possession. Nothing going here on that drive. Finishing inside the paint on that one.
It's almost like he had the defender on a string, and he's the puppet master.
Missed it. How'd that not go down? Iguodala to bring it up. His guy's down 11. To Oladipo. Here comes the screen. Reset here. Let's see what they do. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Can't connect. To Dinwiddie. Trevor Ariza defended by the former Longhorn Aldridge. Dragic to Oladipo. Has a chance. Gets a look. Can't hit. Crab with a shot off the mark. There's the buzzer. 3 quarters complete. It's been all net so far. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. They had the lead coming out of halftime. They were able to extend that lead in the third quarter.
A lot of fans and players get consumed with the big plays, but the coaches love seeing their teams continuing to do the little things. That's how you increase the lead.
To Irving. Down low, Aldridge. Can't connect from in close. Basket's good on the follow. Way to stay with it.
Bodies bouncing all around on that layup with the offense winning that battle. But if the defense keeps up that kind of pressure, good things are bound to happen.
Iguodala matched up with Aldridge. To Oladipo. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. That's rebounded by the Nets. Irving with the basketball. His team on top by 13. And counted at the rim.
Did you see that change of direction mid-fight? And also the English he utilized to spin the ball off the rim? That was a thing of beauty.
Nothing going here on that drive. LaMarcus Aldridge with a piece.
You know, sometimes basketball can become a very beautiful thing to watch. During the regular season, things can get difficult. Energy can be low. The passion at times can even be lower because players are tired. They're fatigued. But today, it's all been good. They're putting in an absolute show with killer efficiency and tremendous effort and intensity.
It's the Heat with the possession. Here comes the screen. Nothing going here on that drive. He was smothered and still gets it to go down.
Look, there was barely any contact on that last play. I agree with the ref's no call. Let him play.
Irving. Oh, the Heat right there to take it away.
You go back to the principles. Things that we started working on when we were in first and second grade is called the shell drill. You stay down in the stance defensively, you try to deny the next pass away, and you have to communicate. If your conditioning is bad, you have no chance. But if you're able to do all these things together, collectively, you will be able to stop a great passing team.
Harden to Davis. Scores from the post.
Hand down, man down. You got to get up and contest the shot.
He'd have the basketball. Here comes the screen. Dragic against Harden. Nothing going here on that drive. Trying to cash in. Iguodala's shot, no good.
See, when good shooters catch, they just shoot. When bad shooters catch, they become hesitant, reluctant. That's the first sign of a guy that doesn't have confidence.
Oladipo. Harden's on him. Gets it in the right corner. To Dragic. Knocked loose. Down to 5 on the 24. Short jumper stays out.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Whistled for the foul. Chance coming up at the free throw line.
I can't believe I'm about to say this about an NBA team because this is what I say to my grammar school team. But just because a team is down on the scoreboard doesn't mean you stop playing hard and smart. You really have nothing to lose but really good habits to gain.
Kyrie Irving at the line for 2 shots. Hasn't missed yet. First one, count it. And gets both to drop at the line. Oladipo into the front court. Down a bundle. To Dragic. Jordan. Rejects it.
That's why a rim protector is a necessity in this game.
Griffin to Jordan. A lot of contact. Shots no good and no foul. Dragic into the front court. His guys down big. Nothing going here on that drive. Dragic. Able to convert inside.
2 points. Take them any way you can get them.
Kyrie with the rock. To Harden. Probing the defense. It's Harden. Not that time.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game. Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Shot from the lane won't go. Oh, scary stuff from DeAndre Jordan. 3 for 6 now.
Come on, DJ. Give the people what they want. I want that for my screensaver.
Dragic. Nice pass to get things going.
And the last 10 sequences down the court, everybody's touched the ball. You don't see anybody with any kind of negative expressions on their face because everybody's eating.
Irving to Griffin. Nothing going here on that drive. Short jumper off the mark. Oladipo into the front court. Looking to make something happen. Dragic to Oladipo. 5 to shoot for Miami. Here comes the screens. Ariza can't get that to go. To Harden. To Irving. And the reward, he's going to the line.
I don't mind that effort at all. At least they're still out here competing on the defensive end.
Kyrie Irving, a couple of free throws on the way. He's perfect from the line so far. And he connects on the first free throw. Goes 2 for 2 at the line. Miami's got it. Here comes the screen. Dragic, tough matchup against Durant. To Butler. For 3, you on top. Jimmy Butler, contested 3, he buries it.
Well, that change is inevitable. And one of the things that continues to fascinate me about this game, usually when you see a good three-point shooting team, their shoulders are square to the basket. That's no longer the case in today's game. These guys are off balance, they're moving different ways, yet they still have extreme shot-making ability.
Irving, he engulfed him that time.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Right down Broadway for the 2. Defender has to pick him up.
Some players are just built to absorb the contact. He pretty much dusted that defender off like that was a bug at the park.
Durant, tough matchup against Butler. Knocks it down off the step back.
You can forget about it when he uses that 7'5" wingspan to attack the bucket.
Miami with the basketball. Here comes the screen. To Butler. He's looking for that touch.
The contest was good, but you being a nuisance was great. Continue to be that gnat that no matter how many times you swing at it, it never goes away.
Turn around, it's good. Kevin Durant, dynamic once again.
And giving it to you any way you want it. On the block, from the perimeter, mouse in the house, whatever the scenario is, Kevin Durant has an answer.
To Dragic. Here comes the screen. Dragic to Butler. Doesn't have the touch. No good.
It's easy. Force guys into low percentage shots. That's the reason why we're big into stats. It was all provided to you before the game in the scouting report.
Getting dirty. Loose ball on the deck. That's out. Last touch by Kyrie Irving. Opposing coach is going to counter. Make some changes of his own. Butler into the front court. He'll run the offense. Has a look. The screen sets him up for two.
Bread and butter. And there are a few that can do it better off the screen.
Brooklyn's got it. Irving to Davis. Has a chance with the fadeaway. Burns him for the basket.
Woo! Did you see that? Eyes to the rim, and the rest was all net.
Nothing going here on that drive. The rebound cleared by the Nets. Harden with it up top. His guys hold a commanding lead. A lot of contact on that play. He plays through it and scores.
That's lunch pail business right there. Don't worry about the no call. Keep powering through.
Durant to Harden. To Durant. Runner here, won't go. Grabs his own miss and scores. Good concentration.
I don't know if the scouting report has made its way out here yet, but if anything, it says you need to not let him get that close to the rim.
Blake Griffin pins it.
Blocking so many shots only gives your perimeter that much more confidence to really apply more pressure.
Nice pace, sets it up, and slams it down.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat five, but we're watching one man carry four other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
To Butler. Shot clock for the Heat down to 3. Butler had made his first couple, but he misses there. It's in the hands of Harden. Pass stolen by Miami. Nothing going here on that drive. 15-footer at the buzzer. It's the Nets who are victorious. They've taken the upper hand in this best-of-7 series. A 2-games-to-none lead. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been the NBA Playoffs on EA Sports. Find out more at easports.com. Until next time, good night.
It's Jalen Rose, and it's time for the EA Sports post-game wrap-up. When you look at these highlights, you can see how this team was able to earn the victory in this matchup. Great game by this squad. Check out the leading scores for the Brooklyn Nets. The Heat didn't lose big, but it wasn't exactly close either. And even though some of them smiled and shook hands with the other guys after the game, you could tell by the way they headed to the tunnels how disappointed they were about this loss. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Miami Heat.
Game track. Second chance points. Player of the game.
Kevin Durant
Was happy to throw down plenty of dunks. And if the defense happened to be there, he brought them along for the ride.
Who was cold?
Every player that makes it to the NBA is a great athlete, but even the best players have their off nights. Today was just one of those days for this guy. Here are the top plays from the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
On behalf of ESPN on EA Sports, I'm Jalen Rose, and it's been our pleasure to present you with some NBA basketball.